Breaking news from overnight, the Reverend Jesse Jackson has died. The longtime civil rights activist, Baptist minister, and two-time presidential candidate died earlier this morning, according to his family.
And he has deep ties in the soil of Greenville, South Carolina. Nigel Robertson from our sister station reports.
Good morning, everybody.
Jesse Louis Jackson Sr. was born in Greenville, South Carolina, October 8, 1941. He attended racially segregated Sterling High School, where he was elected student class president and earned letters in baseball, football, and basketball. In a hot July 1960, a young Jesse Jackson helped change his hometown. Home on break from the University of Illinois, he joined what would be called the Greenville Eight, African-American students who filed into the whites-only Greenville County Public Library. The sit-in sent them to jail. The library soon integrated, but Jesse Jackson's footprints into the civil rights movement had only just begun.
Announce to you this day my decision to seek the nomination of the Democratic Party for the presidency of the United States of America.
Well before he ran for president in 1984 and 1988, Jesse Jackson went to Selma. It was 1965. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was marching. Jesse Jackson joined him.
You knew to change the South that we had to fight. It was a nonviolent fight. We chose not to fight with guns, but use our bodies as living sacrifice.
When Dr. King was assassinated in Memphis in 1968, the young man from Greenville was there as well. He graduated from college with a degree in sociology, then on to Chicago Theological Seminary. He didn't finish, but was ordained by the minister of a Chicago church. He resigned from the Southern Christian Leadership Conference founded by Dr. King and went on to create the Rainbow Push Coalition. The 1970s saw him traveling the world, working to bring change to a number of issues.
I never stopped serving, I never stopped loving, I never stopped caring.
By 1984, he became the second African American to make a national run for president. Shirley Chisholm was the first. Jackson came up short, getting only 3.5 million votes. He ran again, getting more than 7 million votes in 1988, finishing second in the primaries to Michael Dukakis. The Reverend Jackson married Jacqueline Brown in 1962. They had 5 children. As his family grew, so would controversy. Accused of overstating his presence at the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King, a child out of wedlock. He would apologize for accusing Barack Obama of talking down to Black America. His diagnosis of Parkinson's disease came in 2017. And over the years later, his presence on the national stage began to slow. In November of 2025, he was hospitalized for progressive supranuclear palsy, or PSP. It's a neurodegenerative condition he has been managing for more than a decade. But from his Greenville roots, his standing in history endures.